everyone. Well, we gave everyone a chance to join. I'm gonna start with a simple GM.
Hi,
And
guys.
hello, everyone.
GM.
Hey,
Hey guys.
hey there. How is it going?
All good.
Amazing. If you are now tuning in with us, make sure to share the link with friends who can join as well and who would be able to join our bootcamp. Or just with people who enjoy bad dad jokes, because we have some of those as well. So the more the merrier. Let's just give people a minute or two to join us, and then we're gonna get started uh, with some introductions, and then we're gonna move on to what you really want to know about the bootcamp, about the Neon bootcamp. Amazing.
So much suspense.
I know, right? It's, there's a lot of tea to be spilled today. Uh, so that's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting game, eh? I hope people will be tuning in with us, even though most of the crypto community is in Dubai this
Yeah,
week,
true.
it seems.
Lucky bastards.
I
Do,
mean,
do you have FOMO?
do you have FOMO, Ugo? Do you have FOMO for Dubai? Yeah, this is. I feel it would be a little bit too hot in Dubai this time of the year, so silver lining.
No.
Lucky us.
Lucky us, we get to do the neon boot camp. So Dubai boot camp, easy choice, easy choice. All right, shall we get started?
Yeah, let's start.
Let's start. My name is Vanina. I'm the head of marketing at Neon. And I would like to make a quick round of introductions. Today on this call with us, we have Ugo, who is our senior marketing manager. Yay. We also have Jin, who is a marketing manager at Neon, and she's responsible for most of the memes that you see coming out of us. And then we also have Jules or Julia, who is our new DevRel. We have been keeping her in the basement up until now. Haven't shown her publicly. No, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. Jules just joined us a few weeks ago to lead our DevRel effort. Jules, would you like to say hello to our community? Maybe share some spicy details about yourself?
Okay, I don't know how spicy they are, but I mean, if you want to know, DM and I'll tell you, yeah, I'll spill the beans. But yeah, I've recently joined Neon and I'm super excited that I've joined at this time when we're launching this bootcamp because I get to meet you all, talk to you, and help you go through this journey of learning how to use Neon to launch your projects on Solana. So I've been, lucky enough to learn this until now that I've been preparing for this bootcamp, and I hope to pass on the knowledge that I have to you. And yeah, I'm just super excited for it.
Amazing. We're very glad to have you with us, Jules. And we're also very excited about this bootcamp that you're going to lead and the journey that you have prepared for developers. So let's dive in and learn more about the bootcamp. Let's do it. We're going to have 10 weeks of intensive learning. There's going to be a new video, a new tutorial every week of those 10 weeks. And then at the end of every week, there's going to be an assignment that developers will have to submit to show us what they learned throughout the week, and that's exciting. At the end of the boot camp, the top performers are going to share a prize pool of $5,000. Usually, boot camps are either, I don't know, either free or you have to pay to join a boot camp. We decided to flip things around and pay people to join our boot camp and learn how to deploy on Solana with minimum learning curve. So that's amazing. We also had a chance to collect some questions from the community beforehand, and if we have time at the end of this AMA, we're gonna allow some live questions. So if you have a question, shoot it in the thread on Twitter, or if you're tuning in on YouTube, just leave us a comment with your question, and we're going to try and answer them at the end if time permits. All right, let's move on. Jules, lead us through the basics of who is this bootcamp for? Who would be the ideal participant?
Okay, should I start, or Jeannie, did you want to start? Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically anyone who has any idea how to code and how to code on EVM can join and be successful at it. So you don't need any specific Neon EVM skills or any specific Solana skills, not at all. So basically all you have to do is just repeat what we are doing in the video tutorials, spice it up with your own twist, and your EVM skills are going to be enough to do that. If you want to launch in Solana without Rust or specific Solana skills, this is the time to do that and the way to do that. Because we are just going to show you how it's done with basic Solidity skills. And each week, we are going to create one project. For example, the first week, we are going to concentrate on creating an ERC-24 SPL token, which is basically an SPL wrapper for an ERC-20 interface. So you'll be using an ERC-20 that you already know how to create, and you will make a token that is sort of hybrid and can be used at the same time on Ethereum and on Solana. And so each week we are going to go through these small tasks to create either a token or a meme coin launchpad, or just go through the on-chain libraries that Neon EVM has created to make this transition from EVM to Solana very easy and very seamless for you as a developer. And so get ready to get hands-on and deliver just one small task each week.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for that intro, Jules. Jin, do you want to take us through the timeline and what can we expect in terms of timeframes?
Yeah, sure. So we announced the bootcamp officially last week. At the beginning, we had 50 spots available. The program is free to join. But then we increased the number of spots up to 100. So right now, there's still the opportunity to join the program. And the deadline is May the 6th. So sign up will close next week. And on May 7th, we're going to have the first live video, live tutorial, sorry, not live, but the first tutorial from Jules. And from there, you'll be joining us in the community channels and learn by building, following the tutorials and submitting your repos. And the program will last 10 weeks, so until the end of July, more or less, when we will distribute the final prizes to the first 5 developers.
Amazing, amazing. So let's just do a quick TLDR of everything that is about to happen. We've got 100 spots, and we actually increased the cap of the bootcamp to 100 because the first 50 filled so quickly that we very quickly built a waiting list of people that wanted to join, and we were like, yeah, let's just increase the cap. Let's allow more people to learn with us. There will be weekly video tutorials. There will be tasks and a leaderboard that will be updated weekly as well, with the points that people collect, and that's how we will determine the winners of the prize pool. And but actually, everyone, if you signed up for the bootcamp, you are already a winner because you will learn a lot of useful stuff. So that's good to know. There will be mentorship and support from our side. We have created a designated channel for the bootcamp on the Neon Discord server. We also have a builders chat on Telegram. We have a builders community on Twitter or X. For me, it will always be Twitter, but if you want to call it X, it is what it is. So we do have that community as well. And yeah, you'll be able to reach us throughout any of those channels. Sometimes we will also be reachable and accessible via carrier pigeon. If you have one of those and you want to send it our way, we'll probably get the message, feed the pigeon, and send it back. But we're going to be available to guide you through the process, assist you, answer any questions that you may have, and make the experience as valuable as possible for you. So yeah, here we have put a little timeline of what's happening when. It's also available on the Bootcamp webpage, bootcamp.neonevm.org, if you want to check it out. Right now, as we said, the submission, the registration window is open, so make sure that you subscribe before May 6th when we close registrations. Oh, Jeannie has prepared a slide for that as well. Amazing. We've got the X community, the Discord. Make sure to join, say hello, introduce yourself to the other builders. And
also
we'll
the X community is pinned in the Neon EVM profile, so you can check it out there.
Exactly. We have made sure to interlink everything everywhere so that you get, once we get you in, you will be into that endless loop of the link to the Discord is on Twitter. The link to the Twitter is on Discord. The website is linked on the Twitter community, and so on and so forth. So, we've tried to make it easy for people to find all of the documentation and all of the resources that they want, and not really spend time coding rather than looking for a link to something. So amazing. All right, thanks everyone. I think in the interest of time, we should move on to the actual AMA portion of this call, and see what the community wants to know. Let's move on. All right, what is the minimum knowledge required to participate in the bootcamp? What a lovely question. Jules, do you want to take this one?
Sure. Well, as I've said earlier, just your EVM knowledge. So if you know Solidity, that would be amazing. If you don't, this might be a bit hard for you, but again, I will show you how to do everything in the videos. So if you follow along, then you'll probably be able to get away even without Solidity knowledge, but it will help you greatly. So obviously Git, obviously some basic blockchain knowledge like Hot Hat or Remix, so something like that. But if you don't know something, just ask, text us, and we are going to be able to guide you through that. So some coding knowledge, but not a lot. That's it.
All right. Awesome. That is amazing. Let's move on to the next question then. Leaderboard and bootcamp points. Okay, amazing. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have a leaderboard, and the top 5 people in the leaderboard are going to split the prize pool of $5,000 that we have prepared. And there will be different points awarded for different activities. For example, you're going to be getting points for submitting a task. Then, based on the actual quality of the task that you have submitted, you're going to be getting an additional amount of points. If you tweet about the bootcamp and your participation, you'll be getting points. If you join the X community, you'll be getting points. If you are active on the bootcamp channel on Discord, you'll be getting points. So there will be a bunch of different ways to get points. Of course, the highest weight will be, and the most points you'll be getting for the quality of the code that you submit. So this bootcamp is focused on creating capable developers, people who would graduate for the bootcamp and be like, hey, I have all the skills that I need to start deploying on Solana right away. This is our goal, and this is what we want to achieve here. But because we're fun, we're also going to be giving points for, other activities as well.
When in doubt, just do things and get points, probably.
It's our version of the participation trophy, right? That is that's important to mention. Something else that I wanted to mention here is that every week we'll be sending an email every week to all participants with all of the resources and information that they need for the week, and we're going to be hiding a cute little surprise in those emails. There's going to be a pop for every week of the bootcamp, and then there's going to be a pop for like the entire bootcamp. So you'll have a chance to collect those and add them to your POAP collection as a form of the crypto version of a certificate for participation. So that is also included in the whole program. The submissions of the code will be assessed. I want to say judged, but we're not going to be judging you, but we'll be judging you. So the submissions will be assessed by Julia Ardevrel and a team of Neon developers. So there's going to be a whole jury or a whole committee, if you wish, of people assessing your code and helping you improve it. And Jules, if you want to go over some of the criteria that we're going to consider when it comes to the code assessment.
Yeah, we are going to have the same criteria for each task. Well, some of the criteria will be the same. Like, for example, if you submit a task, you already get 1 point. Then if the code is clean and commented, you get another point. If the hardhat, MetaMask config and other setup is correct, you get another point. So these are going to be very straightforward points you can get. But also some of the points will be awarded based on the specific tasks that you have. But basically, you can think of it as if you've deployed the stuff that you were supposed to deploy, then it's a point. Yeah, and if it works, then you get the points. So yeah, we'll be sharing the criteria for judging the tasks so that you get a clearer idea of what you need to do anyway.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, as Jules said, we're going to be, in the welcome email that participants are going to receive, we're going to outline all of the criteria for points, and we'll probably put them on the website as well, on the bootcamp page, as well, in the spirit of transparency, because we don't gatekeep anything, and we like working in the open here. So we're going to have that. Shall we move on to the next question?
Yeah, also just wanted to add that also the weekly tutorials will go under the landing page. So basically this is the go-to for all the sources and tasks, but then there is the Discord channel to support.
Absolutely, yes. The pages, again, bootcamp.neonevm.org. Make sure to bookmark it because you're going to need that page, and we're going to be putting all of the resources there. Amazing. Ooh, good one. Good one. Are participants allowed to use ChatGPT to write code? What do we think? Do we allow it? Yes, we allow it. We allow it because
The
we
AI
allow
police.
it. We're not, no. We're not the AI police. We're not the ChatGPT police. If you can make ChatGPT write the code for you and it works, good for you. Also, we're pretty sure that you learned something in the process. So, achieved, task achieved. So yeah, if you wanna use ChatGPT to write the code, if you wanna use Claude, Perplexity, or another AI tool, um, let us know. If you actually make it work, let us know and share the prompts, and maybe I don't know, all of us can start. Like we can just shut down the marketing team and we can all start writing code and shipping to Solana, because why not? If we can figure it out, the ChatGPT thing, I think we've got a winning strategy on our hands.
We could also probably add points for successful debugging of ChatGPT code because it's a very difficult task.
That would be
That's
yes, yeah. Catch ChatGPT being drunk, and you get extra points. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Do we have more questions that we have
I
received from
haven't
the
seen
community?
any questions for now, but if you guys are listening and you have something to ask, feel free to drop a comment on X
Absolutely,
or on
yes.
YouTube.
If you are with us online live right now, let us know if you have any questions. Let us know. We will be announcing the participants very soon. And when I say announce the participants, we're going to notify them. We're not going to dox them publicly, but we're going to send, as soon as the registration window closes, we're going to be sending an email out to all of the accepted participants. As we said at the beginning, the bootcamp is capped at 100 participants right now. And if you want to apply and you haven't applied yet, do it, because the spots are filling up fast. And we are getting very, very close to that 100 person cap. So make sure to secure your spot and be part of that very first cohort of bootcamp students. And who knows, maybe at the end we can do like a graduation ceremony over Zoom or something like this. Is that still a thing? I don't know if people do like
I
Zoom
don't think so.
parties. We can revive Zoom parties.
Yeah,
And
the new meta.
exactly the new meta. So we can do that. We can do that for sure. I know that people may have questions that they're maybe too shy to ask. If that's the case, you can also ask them on the Discord channel that we have, or on the X community. But yeah, make sure to sign up. Make sure to join all of our developer communities. Make sure to share with friends who are maybe EVM developers and they're interested in Solana. Right now, we all know that the majority of the liquidity is on Solana. Solana is the network that is onboarding normies. So if you have a dApp that is suitable for that, don't be shy. Come say hello, and we will teach you how to deploy on Solana. And you won't
Pivot to
even have to
Solana.
learn Rust. Pivot to Solana, yeah, and you won't even have to learn Rust. You can if you want, but like, seriously, why do it the hard way when you can do it the easy way? Amazing.
Well, I just had an
Uh,
idea. Maybe we can also share a list of resources that non-developers might find useful on our groups, so that they can start the bootcamp as well. Because uh, there's requirements to start the bootcamp, but if people are non-devs like us from marketing, maybe we can start somewhere to learn or understand what are the resources that we can search before starting the bootcamp.
I
I
love
don't
your
know.
optimism. I'm absolutely in awe of your optimism. Hugo is just coming in going like, you have a whole week before we start, right? Like that's a
Exactly.
full week, guys, and there's a weekend in between
Can do a
when you're
lot of
not
things in one
working and you
week.
have like the full day available to learn how to code and learn Solidity and then start shipping to Solana. Love it. Love the way you're thinking. And yeah.
And I'm
if
pretty
you
sure
if you're not,
this gives you points for the bootcamp if you
if,
manage
Of
to do it.
course.
I mean,
Of
if
course.
you start from zero, like if you start from scratch, and by the end of the boot camp, you're actually able to like ship code properly, and it compiles and it works, you get all the points. Like all of the points are yours, honestly.
Exactly. It's not that difficult.
So right, with the chat GPT though, right? Yeah. Ugo will be yeah, okay. So for the for the entertainment factor of the bootcamp, we are going to enroll Ugo in it. He is not going to be eligible for the prize, but we'll give him a chance to compete and submit assignments,
Challenge
and we'll give
accepted.
him. Yes,
Yes.
we'll give you the POAPs. We'll give you the POAPs, and we'll keep the community posted. I'm sure that they will keep us accountable as well on their side. So we've got a plan. We've got a plan. Ugo is joining in. He has a week. He also has a bunch of tasks on, neon marketing. So you're not excused from those.
But I know that Jules will help me for sure. Right, Jules?
we're not we're not gonna make it easy. We're not gonna make it easy for you. Yeah, all right. Let's wrap up then. Bootcamp.neonevm.org. Sign up now. The application window is closing May 6th. It's capped at 100 people and the spots are filling quickly. $5,000 in prizes, mentoring and support from our side. And in 10 short weeks, you'll be ready to deploy on Solana. I don't know what else could you ask for. And maybe as an added bonus, maybe the marketing team at Neon will have a personalized meme for you. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us today. Again, if you have questions, reach out to us. The QR code on this slide will take you to our link tree where you have all of the links that you need to the Neon documentation, the Bootcamp webpage, all of our community channels. We would love to see you there, and we'll see you soon at the beginning of the Bootcamp.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.